Hello students, today we are going to study the poem Dust of Snow written by Robert Frost from class 10th NCERT book First Flight. Let me acquaint you with the poet. Robert Frost was one of the most celebrated figures in the American poetry. Born on March 26, 1874 in California, Frost was the author of numerous poetry collections. He won 4 Pulitzer Prizes for his admirable works. His poem Dust of Snow, first published in 1923. This tiny poem has remained popular as there is much more going in what appear to be lines of straightforward language. In Frost's own words, it is what is beyond that makes poetry what is unsaid in any work of art. Its unsaid part is its best part. So let's start with the poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Let's have a look at the word meanings. First is shake, which means vibrate. Hemlock means a poisonous tree. Mood means frame of mind. And rue means regret or waste. Now listen to the explanation carefully. When the poem opens, we find the poem is set in a scene where there is winter season and poet is upset. His mood is not good, or you may say bad. He is walking by a tree that is a hemlock tree, a poisonous tree with white flowers. As he passes by, a crow happens to throw some dust of snow on him. It is not mentioned in the poem whether it falls upon poet's head or shoulders. Not only this, readers are also not clarified about crow's action, whether the crow was landing, readjusting, shivering with cold, when it shook down particles of snow upon the poet. In the poem, the crow and the hemlock tree are negative symbols of sadness and gloom and represent poet's upset mood. The falling of the snow brought a change in poet's mood. Further, he admits that he had already spoiled half of his day because of his bad mood and also regrets for the same. But now he wants to utilize it. Usually, crow and hemlock tree are used as negative agents of nature. However, the poet has beautifully portrayed that inauspicious things can bring joy and happiness too. Now have a look at the poetic devices in the poem. First is rhyme scheme, which is AB, AB, CD, CD. Next is alliteration, which is the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. The instances of alliteration are as follows. Has given my heart. In this line, H sound, which is a consonant sound, is repeated twice. There is one more example of it. And saved some part. In this line also, S sound, which is a consonant sound, is repeated twice. Next is assonance. The prominence of a vowel sound throughout a line is called assonance. For example, in stanza 1, line 2, shook down on me. Here O sound, which is a vowel sound, is very prominent. Then next is enjambment. When the same sentence continues to the next line, means there are no punctuation marks, without the use of any punctuation marks. It's called enjambment. It has been used throughout the poem. So, the poem has given us a message about communication between nature and humans. Nature heals and helps us with negative human emotions. The significance of trivial or small natural events in our life. Thank you.